Ours was site and locations, and art as it relates to that. One of the larger ones was vacant land. And when we say vacant land, it isn't just art in a particular lot in a community, but rather connecting those lots into a green space in which art can be formed, and then having the community understand that this is a valuable part of their community, and that would help promote their area as a cultural spot. The other is for artists with the Chicago Public Schools. We know that that's all been cut as far as funding is concerned. One of the things we talked about was artists to the schools. In other words, we ourselves as artists can bring art back to the community and to the public schools by in fact going to the schools themselves, creating groups of artists to go ahead and talk about their art and explain their art and also interact with the kids in doing their art. And another one is institutional areas. For example, railroad areas, transit spots, hospitals, having pop-up art shows in which these can again enhance the spaces in the lobbies of these areas and also in spaces that they designate as art spaces. The other would be bringing up and having, in fact, an artist guide. We used to have one in the city of Chicago that has sort of gone by the wayside a little bit, and what we do need is something that informs the general public of where art can be seen. The other is having art as a conversation. It doesn't happen by itself. We have to, in fact, encourage the general public to see that art is important to their own community in their own development. That's all I have.